Okay, the highlights from GreatStockPicks.com chat room. Now, a lot of people that don't day trade, they come home from work and they look and the Dow's up 500 points and they think, hey, I bet traders made a killing today. I had a couple really nice calls for the chat room today. As you'll see later, you're going to hear me whine about me not getting them. I was projecting them to the room, showing everybody the trigger and the stop. And the two big ones today, I didn't get either one of them. Other people were celebrating, but I didn't get them. So I'm going to whine a little bit. And I seem to be attracted to all the ones that maybe give me 7 cents and then back to my entry, or a 6 to 10 cent stop out. So I had one of those aggravating days where I just never could quite catch the big one. But having said that, here's the S&P, the SPY. If you look at it, after the gap up and a little bit of a sell-off, then you had a nice run, okay, over the course of the 45 minutes there or whatever. But then look what it did. And this is just to go show it didn't really make it that easy today. Okay, you had this nice run here. Let's switch that. You had this nice run here. All right, and then look at this narrow range. I mean, for what, 4 or 5 hours? Just a slow grind sideways to a little bit down, and then at the end of the day, buying kicks in. So that's not the best trading scenario unless you grab something there near the near that last hour. But I will show you a couple we called today, or that I called today in chat as soon as I learned how to type. PANL. This thing gapped up. These are 5-minute candles, and then was just selling off. Here's the daily. See that bottoming tail there? You got that kind of hammer look to it. Called this at 36.56. The low of the day was 36.05, so it wasn't right by the low of the day. Let's go back to 5-minute candles. It was more right in this area. I think right about there. And the stop was literally a dime below. And you can see that's the perfect place to buy it today. All right, triggered here, stopped here, and you can kind of draw sideways. It never revisited that area and just straight up. That's one of them that I'm whining about that I missed. But the entry call, I showed everybody the setup, was 36.56. Stop was a dime below, and it went to 39.20. So $2.64 move in our favor on a dime risk. And then the other really nice one was WMB. I love this kind of sell-off. Teach our members how to play it. And my call on that one, 31.56. Again, another one that I was projecting live, showing everybody the setup. Okay, so it was right on their screens. 31.56. Stop was 9 cents below, somewhere in here. I'm not exactly sure where, if I'm drawing the line at the right spot. But and from 31.56, it made it to 32.39. 83 cent move on 9 cents risk. So I'm patient. I wait for setups like this, and I call them. And there were a few. I called a high of day break actually on HGSI here at 7:51 late in the day, and over the last 30 minutes or so, it went to 7:67, something like that. So made a little money there, but really nothing to exactly brag about. CarMax is another example. These are the ones I ended up getting in today, right? And missed the big one. So CarMax I called right over 29 right there. Worst case stop, a dime below. Look what happens. Straight sideways for about, these are 5-minute candles, so a good half hour. And at that point, one of our members reminded me, hey, let's put our stop up below this base. So I had a 29.02 entry, and my stop moves up to 28.99, and it stops out right there, or there. So that was just a few penny loss, but it seemed to be the ones I caught today, the ones that I was in. Oh, and what was that other one? TIBX. Called TIBX somewhere in here near this area, and got like a good 20-cent move. Somewhere down in here, and got like a 20-cent move. So again, nothing to brag about. It doesn't make the highlight video. Well, it shouldn't. It's in it now. But anyway, so these are the ones I ended up landing in, and then missing the ones that were huge. I don't mean to whine. Yeah, I do. I need somebody to whine to. So that's what I'll use these videos for, because my wife just doesn't want to hear it. So that's where you guys come in. But anyway, I'm not going to babble anymore. Interesting day. Who knows what to think going forward, but you got to be a little bit more bullish than bearish going forward, and what a strong close. So looking forward to trading. Maybe Europe's not hanging over our heads for a while. So all right, I'm not going to babble. We'll talk to you guys later. Have a good night.